Good afternoon, this is Ina Zhang, and I'm just finished my second time internship in Aman Summer Palace, Beijing, China. My starting time is February 1st and I finished in August 1st. I had a great experience there and I'm enjoy spending time with my colleagues. So let's talk about the city I have worked. Beijing is the capital of China and is full of cultures from old times such as Beijing Opera, crosstalk, and temple fairs. Just like Shanghai and Guangzhou is full of large popularities and business. The hotel I had worked is called Aman Summer Palace and is a tiny hotel with only 51 guest rooms and is located inside the Summer Palace, which is the most special point of it because it never has a hotel located in Imperial Park before. My position is guest assistant in front desk. It's combination of butler and the front desk because I'm not only doing the computer work and also I'm doing service to the guests. In Aman, we prefer less disturbing for guests and more service in silence. Just like a comment from a guest, you can't see waiters anywhere, but you can see many service has done for you. Study is the first skill a student should have. At the first day I come to hotel, there was a trainer for me called Amy, and she takes me walk around the hotel and tell me a lot of hotel facts. As we walk around the hotel, and I make a lot of notes in the paper because the hotel is not only like several rooms together. It's built with several traditional courtyards. Even some rooms are in the same price, but the place of decorations is so different. Everything I need to learn, and also the opera work and their price and the rooms and buildings and the history, everything I need to learn. And I always send message to Amy once I have any questions or misunderstanding, because in a small hotel with limited number of guests, there's no mistakes allowed in front of them. Because of huge amount of information, it takes me a month and a half to get into work. I had to learn more opera skills and it makes me get to know more like a computer code or anything, and I also study more like how to solve problems of guests. Maybe sometimes they have complaints, they have questions, and also they have any misunderstanding in our service rooms, restaurants, and it makes me get more easier once I meet the same problem. And during this time, I had know that you will always get full understanding during the difficulty. I think the front office and housekeeping class are very useful for me because my decision is in the front office. So these two classes helps me a lot with like understanding of rooms, like also how to make opera skills and how to solve guest problems and what kind of things we can give it to the guests to make them feel better. For rating myself, I think I'm doing well, but not as surprising as myself. For strange, I'm good at communication with guests. So once they come to hotel and start checking, I will do introduction of hotel to them first, and also our facilities, our service, and also the time of restaurants, and also sometimes maybe they will want to book a restaurant outside or make a reservation of some travels or tickets, and I will do it for them, yeah. And also, I will take them back to their rooms and do explanations about room facilities, decorations, and histories. That makes them feel really great in the hotel and feel really good of our service. For weakness, I think I need to learn more about emotion control, because sometimes there are guests have unbelievable comments or like complicated complaints, and sometimes I will ask them like, what can I do better for you? And sometimes they will have a really unbelievable needs, like for example they want free upgrade to our suite from a really basic rooms, or they want to have more and more and more, and they never stop for asking service or any things they can have. And at that time I would feel like I cannot like really control my emotion, like to smile to them and say no, but I feel like sometimes I will have argued with them, like I would say like, you want things I will give you, but it doesn't mean you can always ask for things. One thing I really remember is one time I go to the girls' changing room to change uniform, and I saw there are some housekeepers inside and make jokes each other. And once I took off my clothing, I saw there is a male engineer in the room and he is fixing the washing pool. And that really like shocks me and really make me feel like I want to cry. And I yell at them like, why don't you make any signs in the room or tell me there is a male inside? After I yell at them, I quickly change my uniforms and send message to human resources with what I just met. And the answers I get is the human resources said the changing room is not responsible for human resources, and they asked me to contact with my manager. So I talked to my managers with what I just met in the changing room, and they feel really angry with that, and they also feel shocked with that. But I got no answers and no apologize from any one of like people in the hotel. That really feels like no one will care my feelings. So the only thing I can do is just like talk to myself. I like everything will be great and just make me forget that. Yeah, cause like no one is gonna care. The only thing I can do is to tell everyone to be careful when they are in the changing room or in the other place. That's the only thing I can do. After front office class, I did learn a lot, and also I started to upsell to the guests in the internship, and it makes me earn a little bit of money. And because there are only a few amount of guests in the hotel every day, so many people would like to do upsell or selling to them. There is a competition between me and other trainers or colleagues. Yeah, and sometimes we will feel like we look peaceful, like in face peaceful, but in the heart we feel like it's doing competition. We want to catch this guest, we want to catch these opportunities, and if really like force me to like do more and be great and make the guests remember me, and they will like be willing to like stay in the hotel like because of surveys or anything. For me, I think I still have many things to learn, because in hospitality, the role of hotel is really long and it takes time to get experience and get understanding. No matter what way I meet, I will still keep working and makes me feel more and more perfect.